That's not bad. I thought it was farther than that. Alright, off to New River Gorge. We probably won't make it all the way tonight, but we're going to try to get as close as we can, so. We'll probably stop around 9 or so. We'll see where we end up. Hopefully we'll be in like the, I think, George Washington National Forest, so we'll be able to camp wherever we want. But I'm not sure exactly where that area is. I just know it's along the border of Virginia, West Virginia. So that's the current game plan. Try to get this synced up and then I can get going. So yeah, that's the game plan. My dash broke. I accidentally kicked the wire good and out because I'm an idiot, and I've been meaning to move it and I finally did and it broke, but there's a rainbow and I'm driving towards the rainbow. Good news, I fixed it. When I kicked the wire, I forgot I had an extension cord running from the OBD2 port all the way up to under my seat, and then I ran the OBD2 to USB up through the dash to that. So when I kicked it, it pulled out the USB to USB-C from the USB, or from the OBD2 to OBD2 to USB, it pulled that cable out. So I just had to reach down and wiggle it around some, and it came back on. So fortunate for that, because realistically nothing bad's gonna happen, but the peace of mind of being able to just pull up what code might have just been thrown, or look at the temperature and the RPM and voltage, it's just peace of mind, because I don't have all the stuff on the actual dash wired up, because this is just so much more convenient. So I don't think we're in the park yet, but I think we're pretty close. I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere to park and sleep for the night till the morning, and then get up early and go check out the park, because I ended up going a lot farther than I had anticipated. We're here. I was only gonna drive till I was like an hour away, but I got on the phone with my buddy James and we just started talking away. So I just finished out the drive, and I'm gonna see if I can park at this fishing access area. Good morning. I woke up to the flood sirens going off, or the dam. The dam's getting let out. But we're gonna go to the big old bridge. So we are coming up on the bridge. I'm too early for the visitor center. It's not open yet, but we're still gonna go see if we can find it. Looks very cool. We're gonna go sit at the visitor center till they open, probably go in and see if we can find the overlook. But yeah. So there's a driving tour, we're gonna go do that. And then there's a hike, it looks like, in the middle of it. So I'll probably stop and do a short little hike, this rock climbing walls. I'm not gonna do the rock climbing because I don't have any gear, and I don't think I'm a very good rock climber since I'm short. But it's still fun to do little scrambles when you can. So it's one way once you get halfway down, and I think it's one way all the way across the bridge and back up. So here's part of the drive. Not one way all the way to the bridge, just for that section. So we're back on a two-way. It says it's about a half mile down to the bridge, so it should be pretty cool. Alright, I lied again. It's back to being a one-way. So it to the railroad crossing. Let's see if I can get a cool photo of the van on here. I need to move it forward some. Alright, we're on the other side of the bridge. You can see some of the rapids. You probably won't be able to see them, but they're over there. When I was younger, I did a rapid trip out here, but Alexa and I are gonna come out here and do one in the next few months because we got a gift certificate for Christmas to come and do one. So this is the first right after you get off the bridge. It's like a sharp right, but so those are the rapids that go right under the bridge. And there's been so much rain, and I think they opened the dam because I was woken up to a siren of them opening the dam. So I don't know if it was a test or if it was actually opening it, but the current's usually not this high. It's usually a lot more mellow. But there's been so much rain, it's just ripping, man. It's like a protein skimmer in real life. Fish tank knowledge. The window fell off the rail. I've never heard of this one happening before, so. I thought I fixed it. My inner child is trembling. I crave the mines.
What? I just don't understand. It looked like a Pokemon, yeah. I would have kept walking out of fear.
So I had a run-in with the black bear. Not really. I saw him just upstream. It was probably 100 feet, 200 feet. And it was pretty cool. He didn't really see me, so we're all good. He just moved across the creek. But on my way back, he popped up again. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna walk down and show you guys. But walking back, he popped up on the other side of the river, and I mean, it was like 50 feet away. And I don't know if he saw me, but he definitely kind of looked in my direction. And we kind of looked at each other, and it was like a little awkward. But he ended up just not running off, but trotting off the other way. So I was kind of like nervous just because I haven't dealt with many black bears, especially in this area. Most of them have been out west if I've actually seen them. So just a little nerve-wracking. I didn't pull the camera out for that because I was like, am I gonna have to start yelling? Like, what's the deal here? Should have brought the BMX bike. In case you guys were wondering about drone footage, technically there's ways I could get drone footage of the national park, but they're all kind of bad practices. So I am just not going to take any footage. Rule of thumb is don't fly in national parks. The actual law is don't take off and land in national parks, so I could go right outside, take off, fly the gorge, and then go back. But I don't want to do that because it's just bad practices. It's not right to do since obviously they don't want you flying in the parks. So I just took my last stop, driving down the road, and so I'm really hoping I didn't break the throttle pedal. Not the pedal, but the cable. That's something else. Like it just slipped off, but I did not have my hopes up very high. So people no longer move over when you're on the side of the road. We came across, I think this is what's wrong. I think something that's just spaces the sleeve from the throttle pedal slipped off, but we're gonna open this up and see if that's what it is. All right, I found the issue. One of the attachments below the van by the fuel tank, that's like in between the fuel tank and the transmission. There's a little tab that holds the wire in place. That came undone. It actually broke. So I kind of stuck it back where it's supposed to go. I'm gonna get some zip ties and try to zip tie it in place, but when I get home, I'll just have to remake that bracket or super glue it or figure something out for it. But we're gonna get the spare tire. We're gonna get all this back up and tucked away and get that zip tied and then back on the road, so. That's the bracket that came undone, so it went like this. So that's where I lost my space. So I'm gonna get that zip tied up.
Coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while, we'll slow it all